Greetings, good people. What's up? What's happening? We are seeing Jonathan Moyo weighing in onto the Nelson Chamisa's disputed election case after Freeman Chari released some V11s on this. So we see Jonathan Moyo taking it to x.com and he posts a video of Nelson Chamisa. So before we go into the post, let us just play this video to see what's in the video.
Reject this sham result and flawed process based on the disputed figures. Where our V11 had asked our teams to bring those V11. I'm not so sure if they are here so that you see them. We brought V11 from across the whole country, and those V11 are going to be the basis of our assertion. We have won this election. We reject this sham result and flawed process based on the disputed figures. Where our V11 had asked our teams to bring those V11. I'm not so sure if they are here so that you see them. We brought V11 from across the whole country, and those V11 are going to be the basis of our assertion. We have won this election. We reject this sham result and flawed process based on the disputed figures. Where our V11 had asked our teams to bring those V11. I'm not so sure if they are here so that you see them. We brought V11 from across the whole country, and those V11 are going to be the basis of our assertion. We have won this election. We reject this sham result and flawed process based on the disputed figures.
All right, that is Nelson Chamisa there. All right, so what does Jonathan Moyo write on x.com here? He writes, although inexplicably coming out incomplete and too late, data from Freeman Chari is neither surprising nor new, telling it vindicates exact Zim and explains why. All right, so before we complete, let us go to the poster by Freeman Chari so we can get the context of what he is saying. So this is the post by Freeman Chari, which writes, thank you for your patience. It is the first anniversary of the elections. We all worked hard to mobilize resources and encourage people to vote. We went into a flawed election hoping that maybe we could overwhelm the system from the elimination process to voters' roll to the election day ballot crisis. It was clear that everything was skewed against the opposition. On the eye of the elections, the Harare regime hunted down people that were doing parallel voter tabulation. A number of people were arrested. Fortunately, none of our volunteers were affected, but they operated under great danger to themselves. Having more than 50 people's lives at stake was a huge burden. We did the best we could to collate results, and citizens did amazingly great by sending us the V11s from their polling stations. Within the first 2 days, we had collated about 75% of the polling stations. We eventually were unable to collect 10,250 polling stations, which we could verify their results. These represent about 84% of all polling stations used not to authenticate or verify. I have excluded those results from this spreadsheet. The results on this spreadsheet only represent the polling stations we could back with signed and stamped V11s. We got a lot of dubious results from Mashonaland East, Central, and West. Those polling stations have been excluded. We chose not to even release the results in 2023 in the backdrop of the SADC report because we felt we were not in the business of legitimizing sham elections. We hoped CCC would reject the whole election in total. Eventually, some decided to go to parliament and councils. At the end of the day, I hope we all now are going to have honest conversations now that you know a bit of what we knew. So, he releases that spreadsheet. This is the spreadsheet here. Here we see Chamisa gets 1,750,000 and ED gets 1,859,000. Those are the totals. Now back to Jonathan Moyo. What does Jonathan Moyo here says? Although inexplicably coming out incomplete and too late, data from Freeman Chari is neither surprising nor new. Telling it vindicates executive and explains why. Number one, Nelson Chamisa did not make the public the V11s as he claimed he had, which allegedly proved he had won the 2023 presidential elections, said Chamisa falsely in August 2023. We reject this sham result and flawed process based on the disputed figures. We have our V11s. I've asked our team to bring those V11s. I'm not sure if they are here so that we can see them. We have brought V11s from across the country, and those V11s are going to be the basis of our assertion. We have won this election. Chamisa did not approach the Concord to challenge the number two. Chamisa did not approach the Concord to challenge the 2023 presidential election results announced by Exec Zim. He does not have the V11s to back up this claim. Number three, SADC Election Observer Mission SEOM report has been abused in place of V11s, which apparently show that Nelson Chamisa lost the 2023 presidential elections. As former President Goodluck Jonathan, who has led various major election observer missions, has reportedly explained no such mission has the capacity to mandate authority or power to replace the judiciary of any country to validate an election, except for too self-indulgent and wayward of their ranks. Triple C MPs elected in 2023 resisted political pressure from Chamisa and his supporters to resign from parliament in solidarity with Chamisa, when they knew that, unlike him, who had no V11s to back up his claim that he won the 2023 presidential elections, they had won their constituency seats fair and square and had the V11s to prove their victories. All told, Renemanyangwa Ariputirwe, facts are stubborn. That is Jonathan Moyo there, who makes that post. So I don't know what is happening here. It seems Nelson Chamisa is under attack from various sides. What is about to happen in Zimbabwe is the question. And why is this happening right about now? So I don't know why these guys failed to collect all the V11s, because everybody, it's as simple as sending an SMS. Big up to Priscilla Mangwende, big up to Gilbert Chimonyo, Sayini Mateke, big up Pakinisi, Patrick Chiwo, thank you very much for that positive comment. Enough respect to everybody who was watching us live right now. So that was the input there from Jonathan Moyo, and those were part of the V11s are released, or the V11s released by Freeman Chari. As he says, they didn't manage to collect all the V11s. And on these ones here, these are the totals. Showing there. So the first one, 1.7, is a Nelson Chamisa, and this is Emerson Mnangagwa there. If we go to the top there, the E is Chamisa and F is Mnangagwa. Then down here to the totals. So those are the ones they managed to collect. But by now still they should have finished collecting these V11s. I don't know why that was never done, why they didn't make any efforts to continue collecting these V11s. Big up to everybody who was watching us live. Joseph Bwititi, Coach Chamisa Aita says, CNI, Gloating Kiwani says, the most hated politician by other politicians. Stephanie Jones, Jiri say, Gilbert Chimonyo, His Majesty CNI Chamisa munomuvengerei. Dok munhu anonzi Jonathan Moyo Dakwazi haana dhiri uyo ari kutotsvakawo dzvene kuZANU-PF. That's Asangara. Enough respect there. All right, that was it for now. Big up to everybody who was watching us live right now. Dr. Clarence, TV7 Live as always. Thank you for watching and I'm out.